Ellen Woodbridge. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. I live on the sunny central coast of New South Wales. It has been very sunny this winter, which is meaning rather cold temperatures overnight. So we had another cold one last night, but that's all good. Snugly under my doona and under a blanket on the lounge. Sorry for all the sounds in my house. I just got Stampin' Up delivery. Was that sitting out there?
It was.
Ooh, Stampin' Up delivery. We may just have a mini unboxing happening here. But today I will tell you what we are doing. I'm waiting anxiously for the box to make its way through the house. So this is the box, but we will set it aside for the moment while I tell you what is going to be happening today. So I did my textured floral class on the weekend. The videos are all done, the project sheet is all done, and it is ready to go. So you can still purchase the textured floral class, I will say it properly. You can purchase the videos and the project sheet just $10 Australian, which I think it works out to be $7 something American. You get 3 exclusive videos, which are those 3 cards there. I'll show you the cards in a sec. 3 exclusive videos. You get the project sheet with measurements and all the supplies that I used. I have also linked to 2 other videos that I have previously done using this set. And I have all these leftover bits and bobs that I thought I will come on here and try and use up as many as we can together and see what we come up with. So before I open the box, there is some stuff that's just normal stuff, but we'll see what's in there. And I've got a heat pack for my back because my back is playing up at the moment. So I'll sit here, I'll jam it right in my back, and we will sit here and my back won't be as sore. I am getting a massage on Friday, so I've just got to deal with it till then. So everyone, please make sure you say hi as you are coming in. I appreciate you saying hi, knowing here, because I may need your help making this card. So the 3 cards for class have a card with a bit of a silhouette. We have this one using a mask, the 4 square mask, and which side am I going to show you? And we have this one, and I shared how I made this banner. So it's a bit different to banners I've done in the past. A nice long banner. Hello, Bobby. And then the previous ones I have shown in YouTube videos is this one. Everyone loved this one. So unlike me in a card, but everyone loved it. So that makes me happy. And we made this slimline card together in a video. So they are the 5 cards that are in the class. And yeah, as I say, I've got the link below. Also, don't forget, and we may use some today, we have our 15% off designer series paper sale at the moment. Sorry, just pop those to the side. We have our 15% off designer series paper. The only papers that aren't in there, we've got the Irresistible Blooms that is available on the online exclusive. We've got all the 12x12 designer series papers. The color collection designer series papers aren't part of it, but the rest of them are. So it's like 98% of all our designer series papers. And in Australian dollars, that takes a lot of the packs of papers under $20. You all heard me drop that on the floor, which means it's actually not getting picked up at the moment. Lucky I have multiple pairs of scissors. Now, I can't remember what I ordered. I ordered this on free shipping day, and we all had a bit of a sleeping this morning, so I'm not sure what's in here. But I did buy something new. So, a refresh of my Pretty Peacock cardstock, which I need. So when I find something is low, I just order it, so I grab it. I put my order in quite late, Jody, so I normally stay up till midnight and put orders in, but this one was quite late. So I got Pool Party blends, I got Balmy Blue blends, and I got Crumb Cake blends. So I do need to do some replacing, so I will leave those just over there to do my replacing. I bought some clear medium envelopes, so I use these quite a lot. Oh wow! Oh, you did do yours quite late, Jody. Fair enough. I can understand being in picking. I think this shipped over the weekend, so getting it this morning's pretty good. Medium clear envelopes. I put every one of the cards I make in a medium clear envelope, and I also put my embellishments in a clear medium envelope, so then they're easier for me to flick through, and if anything falls, it falls into the pack that it is. So don't mind me while they're hanging that far off the table, but they're not going to fall up. Right, I know mine isn't too big of an order, and I got the nested essential dies, just making sure got all of these to pop later. Well, so sorry guys, the box did that. How rude of the box. Okay, it can also get thrown up the other end of the room. Yep, dropped on the floor. Of course it did. Okay, so the nested essentials dies. I saw these in the catalogue and went, oh, I must have. So we may use these today. Because, you know, when you've got something new, you kind of have to use it straight up. So then you can say, yes, I've used it. I actually probably also could have used it in a card I've got ready to assemble as well. It's a card I pre-make, the SU Colour Challenge card. So I've just been making my card for next month. So I've got, oh no, this is for a blog hop. I've got the SU Colour Challenge to go this afternoon. I've got a list of things to catch up on before the end of the month. Okay, so this is the nested essential dies. So you get rounded rectangles, you get flags. Love having pennant flags, and you get this as well. Loving them. They're gorgeous. Exactly what I need, and I love nesting. So if you like the look of matte things, hello Miss Lisa, if you like the look of having a sentiment or something in one, then a different color layer or a vellum layer, these kinds of dies that are nested make that process really, really easy. So I can see we're going to be using some of these today. I did have another die set out, so we'll see which one works. So I've got the country corners, is it called? Countryside corners out as well, which is kind of, whoa, which is kind of a similar shape, but not a bit different. So we'll see which one works best with the textured floral stamp set, and I've got all my bits. So what I think I am going to do is flick us around. Hello Miss Margine, how are you? I hope you had a good time at Creativity Now on the weekend. I was only able to do half of Creativity Now, and I didn't do any of the projects, because I had a crazy busy day with the family. So I'm hoping to get on the replay this week and catch up on everything I missed. So I am going to kick the box out of the way, shut the door, turn off my light, and I'll be back. But I will flip us around first. Please tell me how your weekend was. I would absolutely love to know. I know Margine got crafty. I think it was you, Margine. I did see lots of people sharing things. So let's go around. I did have a crafty weekend despite only seeing half a creativity now, which is a demonstrator only event. So with the starter kit promotion at the moment, these are the types of events that we offer for demonstrators only. Fair enough. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Maureen. How are you? Yeah, I haven't purchased that set yet. It is kind of growing on me, I must say. Definitely growing on me. But we shall see. I want to see the whole of the next catalogue before... Oh, hello, Susan. I want to see the whole of the next catalogue before committing to purchasing that set. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit, and I think we're all good. I will go get the light and we'll be back. And I can pick up the scissors while I'm here because they are the scissors I use for multiple things all the time. So let's get situated back in the chair, put the heat back on. Ooh, the chair's hot where the heat pack just was. Hello, Miss Bonnie. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Margine, it's definitely, it's on the maybe list. Yeah, but I love with these demonstrator events, and you can back me up here, Margine. I love seeing all the background behind the scenes things and the hows and whys that Stampin' Up do things. The hows and whys mean a lot and just helps us get to know the company even better. The presentation I did see was with the designer of the Earthen Elegance Suite. So she showed us how and why she created it, like all the way from she made tiles that then became the designer series paper, and she designed some of the tiles knowing that they were going to be cut out with the dies. So to hear her thinking, like as she was creating the samples, thinking of how they were going to be used, like never think that anything Stampin' Up does is a fluke. Things are definitely thought about, and they are definitely, oh, that's a blank one. They're definitely thought about, they're definitely planned, and they are for a reason. So I've just spread out all the leftovers that I have from designing my cards. I kind of like that I have a bit of a blank here. I still have all these stamps set up on the Stamparatus. I think these two are the odd ones out. These go together quite nicely, but I'm thinking of possibly showing you something that Ruth Trice, I don't know how she thinks about stamps in a totally different way from anyone else I know. And a number of weeks ago, she took the two-tone florist stamp set and stamped this in this shape and blew everyone's mind. Yes, I know, Margine. I thought it was really cool as well. I'm not sure what the other behind the scenes was, because that's when I was out of the house, but I'm very keen to go and have a look at behind the scenes. I think from what I heard, it's possibly a new and upcoming suite that they are sharing with us. So it's really nice to know those things. I think it personally makes me more invested in the company, and that's why I like events. And I'm actually committed to going to convention next March, and that is so they're having a convention in each region. So we'll be in Melbourne for the South Pacific region. They'll be in Texas for the North American region, and then the Europe one hasn't been announced yet, but I've already booked my accommodation. So I am definitely committed to going, and my flights will be booked this week because I have flight credits from when I was meant to go to New Orleans in 2020, but that obviously got cancelled for I don't know what reason at all. So let me show you how this two-tone flora bit works. So I know this is crushed curry because I remember all the colors that I used. So this is quite, it's not perfectly similar, but it is quite similar in shape. So I'm going to leave one how it is. So if I use crushed curry, how would it look if I grabbed Cajun Craze? So I'm just going to pop these things off to the side. Whoops, and I just moved that whole, hang on. Let me go back here and twist. I really don't want to get back up. So what we want to do is come back here, and we want to come down. Actually, I'm pretty impressed I'm doing this from sitting actually. Just bring this down. Oh, that's awesome, Jody. I'm so happy. Okay, sorry guys. Just trying. I think I am gonna have to, no, do you know what? Other than a bit of a tilt, I think we're pretty good. And that will come back. Let's just do that, and I think we're good. Right. I'm going to slide all these over to the side. I've got some extra greenery and I need a block. Now, one thing I didn't do before we went live, which I will eventually need, is to check if my chamois, there is still a little bit of moisture in it, but I'm going to, oh, that's okay, Leslie. You haven't missed any stamping yet. Leslie, did you do Creativity Now on the weekend, the demonstrator event? Okay, so I do kind of spray both sides. Oh, my spray bottle is now in the bin. I shall retrieve it later. And then I just give it a good shimmy and shake around, and I'll pop that to the side for later. And the other thing that I will use is just cloth here, just to get off any excess ink. So I think we're ready to go. Okay, so let's try and see what Ruth did. Okay, so we're just going for it. Now, I could also then use a two-tone flora. See? She's right. That looks awesome. It just adds all that detail into there that you may want. So you may want it to be a bit like this and just whimsical, or you may want to add the detail in. There are heaps of, oh sorry Leslie, I hope you are recovering as well as you can. You can also use the Irresistible Blooms stamp set. That flower works. I think I saw Monica Formosa do that. Hello Michelle, thank you for joining, and thank you for your kind comment about loving my videos. So that is all clean now. I did just wipe the excess on my cloth. I'm trying a different thing with my new chamois. Okay, so close this now that I retrieved my scissors off the floor. Okay, I will take this off the block. I don't know if I will use it again, but we shall see. Okay, so this is Cajun Craze as well, so this will work really well. Bit of a trio, kind of like, this is Daffodil Delight, I want to say. As I say, no idea what I'm doing here, but we are going to give a couple of things a go. Now, for those who missed it, this just arrived in the mail. David just very kindly bought this in, and we opened the box right here. Okay, I think I like this landscape, just kind of just as a placeholder, and we can kind of see what we can do. I'm not loving these flowers at the moment. They need a little bit more detail, so we can do that. And we've got our beautiful greenery. I want to say this is Mossy Meadow, and then I've got this piece that can like come out here, and then this little one here. What do we think? I think I'm liking that layout. Just let me have a little bit. Hello Mrs. Wilt, how are you? Hello Miss Corinne. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think it's pretty. Okay, so I want to add some detail to these two, and stamp. Where's the stamp set? It is here, right? So this isn't my particular stamp set. This is a borrowed one. So we will just use Linda's. There we go. And I will probably give her a thank you card using one of these. So Daffodil Delight. Do I use pumpkin pie, or let me do a bit of a spin here, Calypso Coral, pumpkin pie? I can bring in that Cajun Craze. So tell me what you think. Maybe I can do a poll. Where's my thing to do a poll? Huh. For some reason, I haven't got it here. How rude. Hey, Joan, how are you? Engage. Ah, here we go. Start a poll. So, sorry, one-fingered here. Which colour? Pink. Well, okay, so this is the stamp that coordinates with it, but I can add pink in the center with a blending brush or something. So we want pumpkin. And then we've got, what did I say, coral, or we've got Cajun. I always want to put a I in Cajun for some reason, but there isn't one. Okay, so there are your options. Please vote. 15 of you. So just do a vote. Oh, coral's already popped up to 50%. Whoops. So let me see this. Everyone's saying coral. On the big flower, I use Cajun. Corinne? So it's Cajun and crushed curry. Yes, exactly, Cheryl. Everyone's loving coral. Okay, unless something miraculous happens, I'm grabbing out Calypso Coral. Now mine is probably sun faded. It won't come out like that. Okay, all of you, Nelly, voted, so that's good. I'm going to end the poll because it's like 62 to 38%. So I definitely want to use both of these. Okay, so this is the coral. Now it still leaves the middle, oops, still leaves the middle empty. So I wouldn't mind, that dropped on the floor and that's where it shall stay until I'm finished. I wouldn't mind grabbing a mini blending brush and just filling in that white center, and possibly on this one as well with a little bit of the crushed curry. So quite lightly, but that's, so I've grabbed both the colors. I'm grabbing my, ooh, that's not good. But anyway, I'll deal with those later. My minis. Now, jewels, not tools. Use a pair of scissors to open it. I don't exactly have a yellow. So let's start a brand new one. I normally have, that's more of an orange. So I can use a yellow and an orange. Yeah, I keep one color for each, like one brush for each color. Okay, so we've got these. I'm going to start with my daffodil. Now, this is quite a new ink pad. I recently repurchased it because my other one had gone a little odd. Oh, that was way too heavy. I've lost the middles completely, but that's fine. I did want to give it a decent inking because it's a brand new brush. Went a little too far. That's fine. We shall live. Hello, Miss Bev. A light pink, so like my favorite bubble bath. I don't need to be asked twice to use bubble bath. Now I'm thinking this is a little pinky orange, so I'm trying to be conservative, but conservative is currently not working. I don't think I'm loving. Just bear with me while I do this one. Whoa, that is really juicy. Okay, light hand. Very, very light hand here. Just going through. Might as well do all the edges here. Okay, So that's a much better light hand, where I turned all that white just into a very subtle. Okay, let me go back here. And I do have, I closed it completely, of course, so using my tools, not the nail jewels, there is actually a pink. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that pink in the middle. I could go and grab something else, but I'm just like another ink pad, stamp rather. But I can just turn these edges slightly pink. It's there, but it's not there. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so let's close all these ink pads. And I've got to work out, I'm going to have a look through my paper colors and see if I don't have some paper that may just work for this. Kind of in the groove of, I've picked out some gorgeous paper this morning. No, something I didn't think would work, but it did have the right color in it. Okay, flip these over, pop that away. So I don't discount anything. No. Delightfully Eclectic has some crushed curry in it. Fresh as a Daisy has some crushed curry too. Inked Botanicals, I don't have that paper, so that isn't applicable. Let's Go Fishing doesn't have the kind of Calypso coral I need. Lace Shops may have something. Masterfully Made, I don't know. Okay, got a couple of things to look at. Just let me see if I can slide out this paper. Hello, Miss Jan. Welcome, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. I hope everything's been as well as it can be. Okay. Oh, I've got my big stack. Just, we said maybe Delightfully Eclectic. Hold on. I'm creating quite the fort here today. And I know I just knocked the camera again. Like, seriously. Okay. Just got to get this paper coming out a little bit. Ooh. I did just see a big polka dot. Did I? Or was I going crazy? I think I'm just going to have to go through. I swore I saw a big polka dot. Aha! I think that might be a little bit in your face. Just looking at everything else. Maybe this little polka dot might work. That may work quite nicely. And what else did we say? Fresh as a Daisy may have something in it. I note the word may because I'm kind of looking for B-sides. So we're not looking at these beautiful flowers. No. That's, no. So it'll be one of the colours in there, not one of the background colours. Unless, just let me check. Oh, see, we kind of do. But I think that's all I have of that paper because of swaps that I made. Otherwise, it would kind of be jumping out into my face, but I don't. That may also look really, really nice. Which one's that one? That's this one. So I do kind of have a piece of this that could work. Okay, right. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jan. Love and hugs your way. Absolutely. And we said lace shops and masterfully made. Better to go through them and look and just have a quick look to see if anything will work. Because I could even cut our piece that the flowers are going on out of that pebbled path. I think this might be a little bit too busy. We've got the colour in that multicolored piece. Yes, no. So masterfully made is a bust. Sorry, just getting it back in its place. And Les Shops is, well, I can see it there. Oh, now that's a pretty pattern. Oh, I think I like that better than the polka dots. Tell me what you think in the comments as I continue to flick through. Oh, I like the cobblestone as well. But that, I think that, whoops. Am I back? Yay! Hello! I'm back. For some reason my phone needed to reconnect. So, I'm definitely thinking of using this, but do we want the diamond or the polka dot? This is where I am going. Everyone refresh. Yay, I'm back. Awesome, Margine. So, decision, diamond or polka dot? While I pop these brushes away. See, now that you're diamond, says Leslie, diamond says Corinne. Why can I not see what you are saying? There we go. Oh, Jan says diamond. Margine says diamond. Okay, so this is from, the diamond is from the Les Shops Designer Series paper. And while I'm still standing out, Bonnie's going different. Saying polka dot, sorry. Just these brushes are kind of, it wasn't closed properly. Okay, so definitely resounding for the diamond. So I can pop that piece away later. I will come and sit back down. Okay, so we're going for quite monochromatic again. You guys love my monochromatic yellow cards. And as you know, it's not very me, but I'm more than willing to go with the consensus. So, I am going to go 1/2 centimetre smaller, which is like 3 15/16. So this is the other side, books and paints and flowers, which I don't think I would use that side. And then this is going to be a perfect matte. Okay, I'm being tidy and putting these away. Thank you for telling me I went. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up, Leslie. Yes, I may have given myself a thumbs up as well. Because, hey, I'm watching the replay. So, this is the Fresh as a Daisy paper. And I'm going to set it up. And my chair is squeaky. I think I might need some WD-40. Okay, this fits perfectly in here. Oops, we're stuck on here. Some of the adhesive from the original packaging has stuck. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. Gonna go like this, crank her through. Don't know whether it's a her or him. So this is the second largest of the nested dies. I am keeping the largest as a possible for the mat. So these are little diagonal dashes, stitch line. It's quite different. It's not a normal stitch, it's a diagonal. Yeah, it's a little diagonal. I quite like that. That can go in my magnetic dish. Okay, so we're definitely going for a landscape card by the looks of things. Actually, that could work quite nicely too, but we definitely want this. So I am going to get an arrangement that I am happy with. I just want this offset a little bit, and then I'm going to bring in my press and seal. I have been using this a fair bit recently with really good results. Okay, like this one coming out the top, and I think I put this one here. This definitely will need another layer. And I'm thinking this largest flower definitely needs some dimensionals. Okay. So this one needs a bit of a brush. It's very, very white. I'm just going to put this to the side. I'm going to bring in my press and seal that I have used quite a bit recently. Take off my very used painter's tape. So I also use that in class on the weekend. So you can see this is still sticking together. And for my Aussie peeps, I got some very, very interesting information over the weekend. So I knew you could only buy press and seal at Costco in Australia, but I found out that they actually have the distribution rights until 2025. Yes, yes, we've got this flower. This flower will go on, Cheryl. I just need to brush it with some Cajun Craze because it's a little stark white. Okay, now this is going to be, I know I'm going to forget it again, but we will need to take the backings off our dimensionals. I think there's been about 3 times I have forgotten to take the backings off my dimensionals. So it was very funny in my team meeting and I forgot it and everyone went, do as she says, not as she does. I could do nothing but laugh because it was so very, very true. Okay, so that's going to hold up that. I think everything else I want flat, and I will dimensionalize my little mini one here. So I am going to take my backings off like right now. Now you can see I am sticking to the tackiness of the press and seal, and that is totally fine. Ah, did you? Okay, so sorry, my chair is sinking and I'm feeling like a midget. Oh my God, that was a long way down. My heat pack is still warm, but it's kind of in the way. Right, okay. Talk about, please add the other pink flower to it. I will see how it looks. Ah, okay, right. I'm with you. Thank you for putting that in capitals. That is very helpful for me to notice, but I can add that after I've done this main section. Okay, so I'm just going to flip it over and see where I'm putting glue. So I'm putting the glue closest to this main flower. So I am on the very dregs of this glue. So thank you for bearing with me while I just shook my hand there. But I'm always determined to use it while I've got some there. I want to use it. Do you know what I actually really want to do? I want to put down a silicone mat, because I have a feeling there's going to be glue going in places I don't want it. And I did want it offset just a little bit. Okay, so that is now stuck. So I do just want to support those flowers that have, yeah, like that, that have just been stuck down. Okay, great. Happy with that. Let me trial these flowers. So we've got 3 and the girls want 5, but I think 5's too much and a bit overwhelming, but we will see. I don't even know if we'll get a sentiment on this card. We shall see. So I don't know that the pink one will work. To pink, I don't know. That one's upside down anyway. Definitely want a layer under here, so I'm going to drop this on the ground, grab this other die, and I think we may even need that Cajun crease to just really solidify that colour. No to pink, that's what I thought. But I do like, because see, we've got, I think this doesn't put anything off because we have our white space over here. But I need to see if I have a big enough scrap of vellum for this. No. Oh, definitely not. No, I'm going to need a new piece of vellum or a larger scrap. Okay. I like 4. Oh, you're back at me. I like 4. So, Does this layer go on as vellum or Cajun Craze? But it'd be in like this shape. So I could do vellum or I could do Cajun Craze. I am stubborn. Have none of you ever met me before? I'm as stubborn as they come, and no wonder why my children are stubborn, because David is also stubborn as well. He gets blamed from all of his older children for being stubborn. You're doing more than giggling now. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a Cajun Craze one and a vellum one, and we'll see what we come up with, because I think both will look fine, but I think we will prefer one over the other. So far it's 1-1. 1-1. Yeah, fine. You can call me Miss Stubborn as much as you like. I've been called worse in my life. I really have. Now, will this... Careful, careful. No, not quite. Of course it doesn't. That'll do. Okay, vellum, Cajun Craze. I will try and cut this vellum down a little bit more, because I'm going to be stubborn in a different kind of way and put this through my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, because it's here on my desk. Oh, good. I'm glad it's not just me, Jan. Thank you for backing me up in the stubborn stakes. Okay. Or, you never know, the vellum over the Cajun Craze may actually be the way we go. Oh, I'm a Sagittarian, so I'm pretty sure Sagittarians are stubborn. Okay, now, vellum first. I'm cutting both. No, I don't, Cheryl. I like to hear your opinions. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do what I want, but I like opinions. Oh my God, Cheryl. Yep. Polite. Yeah, my dad's a Leo. Is Lavender a Leo? I'm trying to think what Lavender is. It's her birthday at the end of next month, because I had to change a few things around when I was looking at my calendar. My team meeting was falling on Lav's birthday, and no way would I yeah, my life would not be worth living if I did team meeting on Lav's birthday. So everything got moved up a little bit. Okay. Right. Oh my God, Jody, we haven't. Oh dear. Has it stopped raining yet, Bonnie? Or is it still thundering? We may have been chatting earlier and even I could hear the storm. It was very loud. Now, we do have to think, I haven't put this on a card front yet, so a card base yet. So we will see what works. Oh, right. Oh, God. God help us. It's raining, Cheryl. You should imagine the look oh, it passed pretty quickly. Okay, it's raining. Can we have some rain, please? Oh, 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 that looks quite nice. So have a look at the occasion. Quite nice, quite special. I was going to say, where's the vellum piece? Okay, so that's option 1, occasion. Option 2 is vellum. I kind of like, oh, I know which one for me wins hands down. But what I can also do is, geez Louise. So I am very tempted to use occasion card base, and I just happen to have one in there. So that's that. You think vellum. See, Bev, I was thinking Cajun, but now I put the Cajun card base there. Vellum works really well as well. So you're thinking that. Okay, let's grab back our stamp set. Because I kind of do have, I have this piece, and it's actually Night of Navy, but I'm not sure it really, I think it's too much. Where what I could do is put With a Grateful Heart right down there and just stamp it on. No to the 4th flower. Yes, sir, Cheryl. Yes, sir, Jody. Vellum, vellum, vellum. Okay, I am going to attach that to that. I'm going to attach this to the vellum. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal before it kamikazes onto the... No sentiment would be okay. That's correct. But I kind of... You would stamp it on, yeah. Look, if I listen to you about the flowers, I have to have a sentiment, okay? You got to give me that. I'll do some gluing while you take a potty break, Cheryl, and then by the time you come back, I will be up to wondering about the sentiment. So go take your potty break. Okay, that is not down perfect, but it's down. Let's just move that out of the way, find my bone folder, and give this a nice burnish. See, now I'm going slow for Miss Cheryl. Oh my God. Oh, Jody, I'll close my ears. I'll close my ears while we're there. If I ever take anyone to the toilet, we are true friends. Oh, cannot believe I'm still getting glue out of this. So impressive. Okay. This piece of designer series paper is really just perfect, and the whole pack is 15% off, and this Les Shops is going to be my class next month. So we've got the textured floral class this month, and I will be using Les Shops paper and the Let's Go Shopping bundle for next month's class. Okay. I am definitely going, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Where is the thing? It's right here. Okay, Cheryl, I already said okay. But I am doing the sentiment. So I am just popping it up a little bit because of this flowerage or leafage at the bottom. And then I can see places where I can put dimensionals. Now, is this... I can't tell if that's straight. The diagonal lines are doing my head in. Okay. That is straight. Okay, good-o. Thank you, T-square ruler. Forever in your debt. Cajun Craze, which of course is right on the bottom. I'm glad you guys like yelling at me in the comments, seriously. I really thought I'd be able to bust out 2 of these today, but you know, I don't think we are. And I love that I've got straight lines here. Oh, damn. Straight lines here to work with. That is how it's going to stay. It's not quite straight. It's not quite stamped perfectly. Are we going to... Yes, it looks fine. It's fine. It's good. It's just not quite perfect. And I can live with that. So... we need some bling. I can hear Jodie screaming for it. She hasn't screamed in the comments yet, so that's a good thing. Let's just put these away. And these are things that I have left over that I will endeavour to work with on Thursday. See, the pink looks much better with the Lost Lagoon and the Pretty Peacock. Although I'm not sure about this flower, but we shall see. We shall see. Okay, bling, bling, bling. So I know I don't have yellow bling as such, but I do have this gold in the sparkle. I do have coral in the matte decorative dots. So, look, we could... Oh. Okay, I said I didn't have yellow, but I do also have coral in the iridescent pastel gems. No. I do have the copper in the sequins. Oh, my God. No, and of course, look, we do have brushed brass butterflies, but I think, is this daffodil? That is daffodil in the glossy dots, you know, just to confuse things. Okay, now I have wild wheat. Wild wheat. I didn't grab those ones out. You saw them. Now I can't find them. Yes, I've got the wild wheat as well in those glossy dots. Okay. No, Bonnie, I have not. Bonnie, do not start stirring the pot, my love. You will get Jodie and Cheryl yelling at you and not me this time. Okay, so I think these are too bronze, so I'm going to get rid of those. Oh, I can hear a Mr. Croaky sick Owen up and not at school today. Calypso Coral, I'm going to banish because I'm not sure I love those for this project. I do kind of like these ones because I've got a bit of gold in them. So because I have a spare sheet here, what I can do, oh, they're way too red. Way too red. So let's discount those. I love getting out a lot of bling and then just trying before we buy kind of thing. Okay, we are down to 3. So this is the Glossy Dot assortment that has Daffodil Delight. So that is quite, I don't know, this is a more muted card. I think that's a bit too hey in your face. I know that, Bonnie. I know. Oh, you'd never yell at Miss Bonnie, but you'd yell at me. Fine, Cheryl. Fine. Okay, so we're down to the Wild Wheat and the Gold Sparkle. And I haven't used these Gold Sparkle yet, and I obviously really would like to. So I think when I was only talking about it with my team, when I said I haven't used them yet because they're almost too sparkly. So let's hear your opinions. Wild Wheat or the Gold Sparkle? Well, I'm not using both. Okay. It's coming off. Gold. Wild Wheat, gold. Bonnie's staying out of it. So we're first square at the moment. 2 gold, 2 Wild Wheat. Another one for the gold. 3, 2. I'll leave it here a bit longer. I am eavesdropping on Owen at the same time. Okay, Michelle, you have definitely tipped the scales with the gold, which is good because I haven't used them before. Okay, so I've got this, and this is for the gold. Okay, so I'm going to get my big weeding tool in the Crafter's Tips. Look, it made it down to the final 2, Jody. That's pretty impressive if I do say so. Oh my God, this tip is so much easier to use than me using the other one, but hey, that's just me. And with these, so here I'm going to add 5. And I think I'm going to go on the, not quite there, like there. Okay, are we convinced? What's time, Mr. Wolf? Okay, 1 hour and 15. But I did do a mini unboxing, so if you missed the mini unboxing, I did do a mini unboxing. And we made a lot of decisions. So I will scoop all these things up, and we will, I just don't know that the pink will go with these two. But I will see what comes out. Thank you, girls. Thank you so much for your help. I enjoyed the interaction despite being yelled at. I still think the fourth flower would have worked, but you guys beat me down. So you can purchase my textured floral class. It is $10 Australian, and you yes, Cheryl. I like the banter with you guys too. When I do a pre-recorded video, it is never ever the same. But my textured floral bundle class is available. The link is in my description below. And it is $10 Australian, which I think Miss Cheryl said was about $7 something American. So you get 3 exclusive videos, 2 extra videos, which I've previously shown on YouTube, but you also get the project sheet, which gives you measurements for all the layers I've used for my cards, and all the ingredients that I have used. There you go, 70. Well, that was when you bought it, 706 American when you bought it. So I would love you to participate in my class. It's a great way you guys overseas can support me. Because I do give you all this free stuff and we have amazing banter, but I do have my classes there. So if you have textured floral or are looking at getting it, please, sorry Jody, please grab my class. Anyone can grab it all across the world. And if you are in Australia and require any of these products, please use my shop link. Don't forget, if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up on the way out. I am on YouTube today because Facebook is being funny with videos at the moment. So I will be back again on Thursday on Facebook, and we will have a play with the rest of these scraps and see what we can come up with. So have an amazing couple of days, and I will see you right here again on Thursday, 12 noon my time, which is Australian Eastern Standard Time. So bye.